Good morning. So, my name is Mr. Ronald, and I will be your teacher for today. So, how are you guys? How are you, Sarah? Oh, fantastic. What about you, Andrew? Oh, you're feeling good. So, today was going to be these are our agenda. Feel free to go back whenever necessary. Okay. Um, so let's start. Our lesson for today is the discriminant of a quadratic equation. So the discriminant of a quadratic equation is that we are going to determine the number of solutions of a quadratic equation without graphing and without solving its roots. Okay? So your do now for today, I want you to open another tab in your computer and then grab the following in Desmos. Click their Desmos. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do it and prepare for a random. I'm going to call some of the names to share with the Desmos with their graph and make sure that you have at least one observation in your graph. So your 2 minutes starts now. Okay, 2 minutes is up. So let's start with number one. I'm going to call, let's see, Liam. Liam, can you show to us what is the result of your graph and can you give us your observation? Very good. Fantastic, Liam. According to Liam, the graph of x squared minus 6x plus 7 intersect the x-axis at two distinct points. Very good. Let us have the second graph. Can we hear it from Ava? Ava, can you give us your observation and your graph in number two? Awesome, Ava. So according to Ava, the graph of x squared minus 6x plus 9 intersect the x-axis at one point only. Okay, let us have number three. Number three, can we hear it from James? It's your day, James. So James, x squared, according to James, the graph of x squared minus 6x plus 11 equals 0 does not intersect the x-axis. Okay? Now, I want you to prepare your notebook and jot down important details in the video that I am going to show to you. Okay? Make sure you're going to click the important or write down the important details.
If the discriminant is greater than 0, then there's going to be two real solutions. Now, if the discriminant is equal to 0, then there's going to be only one real solution. Now, if the discriminant is negative, or if it's less than 0, then there's going to be two imaginary solutions. Now, the discriminant formula is b squared minus 4ac for a quadratic equation in standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c. So let's work on some examples. Let's say that x squared plus 4x plus 7 is equal to 0. Use the discriminant formula to determine how many solutions there are in this equation. So a is 1, b is 4, and c is 7. So d is equal to b squared minus 4ac. b is 4, a is 1, c is 7. 4 squared is 16, 4 times 7 is 28. 16 minus 28 is negative 12. Negative 12 is less than 0. So because the discriminant is equal to a negative number, there's going to be two imaginary solutions in the equation represented above. Now let's try another example. X squared plus 3x minus 8. Calculate the discriminant. So let's write the formula first. B squared minus 4ac. B is 3, A is 1, C is negative 8. 3 squared is 9, negative 4 times negative 8 is positive 32. And 9 plus 32 is 41. Now because the discriminant is positive, there's going to be two real solutions. Now let's try one more example. X squared plus 6x plus 9. Basically a perfect square trinomial. Calculate the discriminant. B is 6. A is the number in front of x squared, that's 1, and C is 9. 6 squared, 6 times 6 is 36. 4 times 9 is 36. So the discriminant is equal to 0, which means that there's only going to be one real solution anytime you have a perfect square trinomial.
Okay, so just to recap, that the discriminant of the quadratic equation is the value of under the radical sign of the quadratic equation b squared minus 4ac. So when b squared minus 4ac is positive or greater than 0, there will be two solutions. When the value of b squared minus 4ac is 0, there will be one solution. But when the value of b squared minus 4ac is less than 0 or negative, there is no real solution. Okay, now let's go back to number 1. I want to hear from AB. AB, can you tell me what are the values of A, B, and C? Okay, that is correct. A is 1, B is negative 6, and then C is 7. Thank you, Abby. So the discriminant formula is b squared minus 4ac. By substitution, our b is negative 6, our a is 1, and our c is 7. So negative 6 times negative 6 is 36. Negative 4 times 1 times 7 is negative 28. 36 minus 28, that will give us positive 8. Since 8 is positive, then therefore this one has two real solutions. That's why the graph intersect at the x-axis twice. Okay. Can you give me the value of A, B, and C for number 2? Isabella. That is correct, Isabella. B, A is 1. B is negative 6, C is 9. And our discriminant, okay, is b squared minus 4ac. Our b is negative 6. Our a is 1, and our c is 9. So this will be 36. Negative 6 times negative 6. Negative 4 times 1 times 9, it's 36. That's why it's 0. 0, when the value of the discriminant is 0, there will be one real solution. That is the reason why the graph only intersect the x-axis at one point. Okay, number 3. Can you give me the values of A, B, and C in number 3? Emily. Okay, Emily, that is correct. A is 1, B is negative 6, correct? And our C is 11. So again, the formula for the discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. By substitution, our b is negative 6, our a is 1, and our c is 11. Solving for this, negative 6 squared is 36. Negative 4 times 1 times 11 is negative 44. 36 minus 44, that will give you negative 8. Negative, what that means? No real solution. That's precisely the reason why the graph will not intersect the x-axis. Okay, now I'm gonna give you 2 minutes for your independent practice. Solve it in your notebook, find the discriminant, and determine the number of solutions. Your 2 minutes starts now. Okay, time is up. I want to hear from Harper. Can you tell me, Harper, how did you come up with your discriminant? Okay, that is correct. You started with finding the values of A, B, and C. Okay, that's good. So using the discriminant, B squared minus 4AC. So our B there is -3. Our A is -2, correct, Harper? 5. So this is 9 plus 40, that is 49, which means, Harper, that you are correct that there will be 2 real solutions. Okay? Now, I want you to open another browser in your computer, Kahoot.it. Here's the game pin, 769 9632. Let's start the game. Okay, if the discriminant is -140, how many and what type of solutions will it have? Very good, majority got it correctly. Let's have number 2. Discriminant is 0. Oh, that was fast. Fantastic, majority got it correctly. Number 3. What's the discriminant of x squared minus 4x minus 6? Oh, I think majority of you understand the topic. Number 4. Oh, very good. -60. Leading is Ron. Number 5 question. How do you feel about today's lesson? You feel like you got this one, you need a bit more practice, or you'll get there but you need help? So, our top score for today's Kahoot game, discriminant of a quadratic equation, we have in number 1, Ron with 3 out of 5 correct answer. Congratulations, Ron. Okay. So, for your exit slip, I want you to answer this one in your notebook and to be submitted in the Google form. How many real number solution does the quadratic equation 3x squared plus 7x minus 2 equals 0 have? Okay? If there are no more questions, thank you for joining the class for today's lesson, and goodbye and see you next lesson. Thank you.